Welcome! We're glad you're here. This training familiarizes you with the basics of an average day in the mailroom. Work in the mailroom is hands-on, fast-paced, and active. In this video, we'll go over what to expect in the most active period of the day, aka end of day. Let's begin. In this training video, we walk you through the third period of activity for mailroom. When you think of end of day, what do you imagine? You may assume it means the very end of the day, the final hour before heading home. For mailroom, end of day, or EOD, is divided into two phases, the preparation phase and dispatch phase. The preparation phase typically begins just after lunch. It may even overlap with the first phase of the day, intake, if intake has run longer than usual. For that reason, one of the first steps of the preparation phase is wrapping up intake activities. First, fulfillment buckets are finalized and distributed. Second, smaller tasks are paused or set aside. And third, intake areas are cleaned and shred bins emptied. During the second step of the preparation phase, mail team will collect bins of prepared finished work from the fulfillment pods. This work is then brought to mailroom's outbound sorting area, where it is sorted by dispatch category, destination, size, and stored on mail shelves for the next phase. The preparation stage ends once all collected bins are emptied, sorted, and shelved, ready for the final phase, dispatch. Dispatch is the second and final phase of end-of-day period. We're almost there. The dispatch phase typically begins around 2:30 to 3 p.m. It is divided into three main activities: the pull-down, the postal prep, and the UPS processing. Earlier in the training, we described the sorting phase and mentioned dispatch category. Dispatch category indicates whether items are being sent to a court, customer, service partner, or another ABC office. Within these categories, items are sorted by state, document type, and finally the specific destination for shipping. These details determine the shipping method we use. Items selected for USPS or postal dispatch fall into the categories of courts, customers, and sheriff support. The weight limit for first-class postal mail is 13 ounces. Items which qualify for postal dispatch must be this weight when collected together and have no serve-by or file-by dates within a month's time. Items selected for UPS ground shipping also fall under courts and customers, as well as service partners within the same or neighboring states. These shipments have a maximum collected weight of 7 pounds and have no limiting dates within a week's time. Shipping via ground can save on cost at the expense of speed. Items selected for UPS Air or Next Day Air are what remain. These items fall under service partners and offices, as well as any courts or customers which don't qualify for postal or ground. Because they have tight timelines, these items will ship overnight to ensure they are handled hastily. The remaining items are heavyweights, UPS shipments totaling over 7 pounds when collected. They can belong to any category, and while the shipping speed depends on the category, their size requires them to be boxed separately. Once everything has been pulled and sorted into their shipping classes, postal, ground, air, or box, the main EOD processing can begin. First, postal items are stuffed and sealed into envelopes and stamped for mailing. Second, the mail team splits up to process UPS. One station handles boxes, while the other two print labels for air and ground. They are kept separated so that UPS can easily sort them onto trucks or planes. Third, prepared labels are matched with their shipments. The contents are reviewed for accuracy, and once approved, can finally be packaged for UPS. Ideally, all UPS processing is completed by 4:30 to 5 p.m. when daily pickup occurs. Dispatch wraps up with the running of the end-of-day UPS ledger, marking the close of a typical day in mailroom. Now, what about the less typical side of things? The mailroom isn't only about intake and dispatch. Some of the things mailroom is responsible for need a little extra attention. For this reason, each week is assigned to a team member who is trained to handle our specialty tasks. This role keeps the mailroom running smoothly behind the scenes, addressing issues and maintaining the digital side of mailroom workings. The primary focus of specialties is monitoring and printing items from the sky queues. Some of these items are fully processed within the mailroom, while others are escalated into fulfillment buckets. The aim of queue maintenance is to ensure that the age of the queue is under 24 hours old, and if not, to understand why. Specialty Tasks has a secondary focus, which is to monitor and answer email requests sent to the shared mailroom inbox. These range from printing large documents on request to locating deliveries and incoming items, and even preparing shipments ahead of EOD if necessary. Lastly, Specialties takes care of anything, well, special. From processing international customers, to maintaining supplies like packing materials, keeping on top of mechanical issues, and investigating the mysteries behind rejected shipment returns. The mailroom team is a key element keeping the foundations of ABC running smoothly. While this training has concluded, your learning will continue. Contact your lead or manager as soon as possible with any questions you might have. They are here to support you and want you to succeed.